Schoolzone Liberia, promoting talents through academy.
Okay, brothers and sisters, once again I say welcome to a special edition of this coronavirus awareness. As a Liberian, as a human being, I sat down and I wondered about my brothers and sisters that are deaf and dumb. How can they get this message? Was my question I asked myself. How will they get this message? Because they are also important like me. And I saw most of the awareness going on through the community. They are into text and they are into audio. But these people don't understand audio. Some of them understands audio, but they don't read. So it still makes it difficult for this message to go across to all of them, just as it is coming across to we that can hear and talk. So I decided to find someone who is able to communicate with me, that will also teach me the body language to be able to communicate back to them. And we started it, and today we have the amount of numbers that you are seeing here today. We are here for two reasons. The first reason we are here for is to give the detailed explanation concerning the preventive measures of this coronavirus called COVID-19. The second reason we are here for is for them to share their view of some of the issues affecting them, that we can also hear and see how we can resolve into solution. So to begin, we will start with the awareness. COVID-19, that is generally called coronavirus, it is a virus that is believed to be produced in China. And up to now, no doctor or hospital has ever found a solution to that virus. And this virus is very deadly. It kills human beings for common. Since we have not found any solution to this virus, we decide to find the preventive measures. So, Ministry of Health, the World Health Organization, they went into studies and they brought out some preventive measures that can help this virus to be limited in a particular area. And now, these measures that they brought out are the measures that I'm going to give you one after the other. The first measure that they say is we should always wash our hands with soap and clean water. We are washing our hands because we use our hands more than any part of our body. And this virus is not very strong. It is a weak virus. So when you wash your hand with soap and clean water, it kills the virus. When the virus touches your hands, if you don't wash your hands, the virus is going to remain on your hands until you touch your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your ears, or you touch your private part when you go to use the bathroom. because these areas are easily able to penetrate to our system. The reason why the government of Liberia, the Ministry of Health, and WHO asking us to always wash our hands, it is because this virus, when it touches your hands, the skin on your hands is thicker than the one on your face. For example, if you rub pepper on your hands and you make mistake, you web your eye, you will realize that your eye will bring you more than your hands. So that is to tell you the skin on your hand is thicker than your eye. So it gives the virus difficult time to penetrate your hands. But with your mouth, your nose, your eyes, and your ear, it's quick to penetrate because it's weak. That is why we are urged to always wash our hands. Every 15 to 20 minutes, anywhere you see water, go and wash your hands with soap and clean water. Rule number 2, do away with crowded area where people plenty. The reason being, you can't tell who get this virus from the beginning until the virus bring the person down. So if you don't know, you will be interacting with a group of people before you know the person have the virus. That is exactly why you see us separating them like this. Because when you go in crowded area and someone is talking, when the person have this virus, when they talk, the virus is a droplet. When you're talking, it jumps from your mouth with your spit. So the best you can do is always keep a little distance from somebody when you and them are keeping conversation. This virus does not kill in one day. It gave you symptoms between 4 to 5 days. And within a period of 21 days, the virus is able to kill a human being. So, once you always wash your hands and don't be often in touching your mouth, your nose, your eye, or your ear. Before you touch this area, please wash your hands. When your friend is talking or when you are talking, make sure not to go closer to somebody so that your spit will not waste on the person. Because those are the way that people get this virus. When your spit wastes on somebody, or when your spit wastes on the ground, or when your spit wastes on table, or when your spit wastes on any substance, the virus remains there between 1 minute to at least 15 minutes. Anyone that touch that thing, they will touch the virus. The virus will stick on their hands. The virus will remain on their hands until they touch their face. Then the virus will start looking for where to pass to enter the system. Then you see the person try to start coughing. The moment the virus enters your system, the virus goes straight to the area that is responsible for you to breathe. You start having short breath. Your breath short, you start coughing. You start sneezing. Then, if you don't go to the hospital immediately, that virus will conquer you and it will be able to kill the person. Number 3, do not shake hands. The reason why we are telling you not to shake hands, it is because I may touch somebody that have the virus. I shook somebody's hand. You don't know I'm your friend. I come, you shake my own hand. The person go shake another person's hand. Another person go shake another person's hand. So the virus will be spreading all over. Before you know it now, people start to get sick all over. If you have cattle, chicken, goat, duffer, and you see they are sick, do not eat them. Throw them away. Because you can't tell what they have eaten that making them sick. And rule number 4. Rule number 4 says, always make sure to keep your materials, your table, your dough, learn to wipe them often with soap, tar soap, alcohol, hand sanitizer, chloride. Always make sure to wipe your tables, wipe your dough. Because if I open the door and the virus on my hands, and you don't know, you can't be opening that same door, the virus will really on your hand too. So when somebody come visit you and the person touch your table, touch your chair, learn to wipe it. So that you will be safe. This viral issue is no joke. Countries that are better than Liberia, countries that get money more than Liberia, countries that get security more than Liberia, this virus has killed more than 10,000 human beings. Italy, the Italian president, because of the virus, he went on internet and cried. The virus killed more than 8,000 people from his country. He cried. He said, I'm able to fight the virus again. If they won't kill the whole country, let it kill everybody. We can't make it. Only God can help us. Today, the country is getting empty because of that virus. No treatment for it. But in Liberia, we thank God that the virus has not come here like the way it's on the other side. And we don't even want it to come. Because when it comes, we're not able to fight it one bit. That is why we are going around asking us to do the preventive measures. So that we can be safe. Because some of us, like me, I live in a community that is not good. They play back. So if that virus comes in my community, it will kill plenty of people. And myself could die. So that is why we are bringing this message to you to tell other people. I decided to come to you people to give you the message because I didn't see any other person doing it. I consider you to be 100% citizen like me. So you need to know, because you are my brother, you are my sister. So when you get the virus, obviously I will come around you. And when I come around you, I will also get the virus. So it is everybody's business. That is why I want us to produce our awareness so that our friends can see. Today, as we speak, in this country, government has passed a law. Nobody go to school, no going to church, no going to club, no going to market, no public gathering. When they catch you, they will beat you. They lock the church. They seize all the generator, the microphone. They carry the pastor. Because they don't want people to get the virus before the virus come to our country. So we are begging. Let us all try to fight this virus. It shouldn't come to Liberia. That is still to the play air. Because we're not able to fight. We don't get hospital here. We didn't get no treatment here. Right now, in Liberia, the Ministry of Health say we got 12 cases. Today they announced it, they say Liberia got 12 cases now. 2 persons are died. Last week, the cases were not up to this number, but this week it has claimed. Because Liberian people, some people say they don't believe it. That is how it works. So I'm begging you, let us all follow this measure. Let us help ourselves. Let us help the government. Let us help Liberia to try and save our country. And God himself will help to save the land. That is my message.
We understand that the virus is in Liberia. Now the government are saying that we should stay home. We're not going to school. We're not going to church. But when he think now, where will we be eating at the house when he sit down home? That's a question.
It's a very good question.
Good question.
Okay.
Yes.
The government of Liberia, in their capacity, does not have the means to feed everybody in this country. Government in itself don't have money to do anything. Even we that can hear and talk, to even pay us is hard. So if we decide to wait for government to say they will share money on us, everybody will die. So we as citizens, as smart as we are like this, with all the ideas we have, we can put ideas together to be able to sell our ideas to people, and we can get money from them.
Yeah, I understand what all we are saying, but all of them are there. They are not understand about the virus. They are not understand what's going on. What will be your next step to the others that also?
Thank you. My next step is, we that are already educated, those that I'm talking to right now, will be able to share the information with others.
Yeah. What you there? Yeah. Phone them. Fine.
Because even me, the message I'm giving you here, I went on the internet and learned it, and listened to radio. That's how I'm able to teach. Yesterday you went there, you saw the blind people. I was teaching the blind.
Now we're saying that virus can be shared about shaking hand, or what she are asking, what about cup, drinking cup in the house that maybe I use it, pour go use it, or spoon, I use a spoon and I wash it and I give it to you and you have the virus, you use it. So what would be?
Okay, for that issue, it is very simple. We said before you leave your house, wash your hands. Anywhere you go, you see washing hand bucket or tub or gallon, go there and wash your hands. You can even put Thai soap water and your little towel into your mineral bottle. It be in your bag. So you must wash your hands fast. Before you enter your house, when you come from walking about, you should be able to wash your hands. The virus die when it touches detergent like soap, alcohol, hand sanitizer, chlorine. The moment it touches those things, it die. So if everybody washing their hands oftenly, you will not get it in the house, except nobody wash your hands. When you come from walking about, wash your hands. Before you touch your baby, make sure your hands are clean.
Okay. In case two persons are in a house and now we're using the same safo to bathe with it. We are changing safo. Then when she bathe with the safo and getting to the other person, wow, another person have the virus with a spray.
If they're using the same safo,
yes,
to take bath.
to bathe, yeah.
Okay. You know, the thing, we still go back to the first rule. Once someone, now let's get this straight. Before the viral business came up, people were coughing, people were sneezing, people were still getting sick. So it doesn't mean that any cough that virus. It doesn't mean that any sneezing you coming down that virus. No. When you start sneezing, when you start coughing, go to the hospital quick. Then they will quarantine you. They will put you in place to check you whether the virus or not virus. If they're not virus, they will treat you, you come home. If that virus, then they will put you somewhere that nobody will come closer to you. They'll be taking care of you while they're treating you. So once you wash your hands, before you go out, you wash your hands. When you come in by, you wash your hands. Before you eat, you wash your hands. It will be very difficult for the virus to go in your system before it enter your house. But if you don't do it and the virus enter your system, someone use your safo, the person go cough or they go sneeze, you touch it, it will catch you. That is why when your hair hurting you, go to the clinic, go to the hospital. So they will start treating you quick.
Or thank you for coming to visit us. For in case any of us get sick and indeed we go to the hospital and they check us for true and we got a virus, what we should do?
Once you get the virus, they will not let you come from the hospital. They got placed there to take care of you. They don't let you come back because they don't want you give it to your family. They don't want you give it to your friend. So the person that you and them play together before you go to the hospital, they will come for the person and go check them quick. All your children, they will check all of them quick to make sure if nobody get a virus.
If her boyfriend or she encounter with this virus and one are telling one another, they went in bed to have sex. The other person get the virus.
Yes, let me answer the question straight. The other person will get the virus. That is why the Bible start telling us that we should be faithful to our partner. If you are faithful to your partner, and then you always keep yourself clean and everywhere secure in the house, you don't go touch nobody, your husband don't touch nobody, you are always by yourself and make sure that you keep distance from people, there's no way you will get this virus. Until somebody go cheat, then they hide themselves.
Yeah. Okay. They tell you, they tell you boyfriend, you're
Suppose I can sweat plenty, and if I'm sweating, does that imply that I have the virus?
No. The way you can know that you have this virus, it is one, by having the symptoms of sneezing, coughing, fever. Because once anything enter your system, it try to make you sick first. That is why nobody will tell you you get a virus until they check you. They will have to check you to confirm that you have the virus before now they can tell you that this is the virus. Because like I said before the virus came, human being was sneezing. Human being was coughing. You can get cold, you cough. That mean you get virus. You can sweat. So people get good blood, they can sweat. That mean they get virus. So that is one of the things that blessing all in Africa, because the virus not able to hit.
If you are sleeping and you are sweating,
If you're sleeping and you're sweating, it doesn't mean you get a virus. Maybe the room heated or you get good blood. Normally some people sweat when they're sleeping. Normally. So it doesn't mean you get a virus.
A lot of people are saying that when you drink a liquor, that means the virus in front of you, it can't do you. That's like true. You want to do. That's the question.
It is a black lie. It's not truth. The reason why people can say that thing, because this virus does not still know where there is heated place. The virus can stay on in cold. And in Africa, most of us don't sleep on air condition. Our house they hot. So because of that, if somebody talk and the virus come from the person's mouth, within 10 minutes, when the sun shining, that virus will die when nobody touch that place. But when I in white people country, that virus will make more than 30 minutes there because the weather cold. So that's why you see people can say, you know, when you drink liquor, you will sweat. So people feel that when you're sweating, meaning the virus coming up. No. The virus get to your system and stop you from breathing. So liquor can do nothing to it. In Italy, Italy get a higher death. Close to 10,000 persons right now. Italy get the most strongest leader in the world, the Italian gene. But killing them, they are killed close to 10,000 people. So Lagos can do nothing. You can smoke opium, you can drink liquor, you can take drugs. They can attack you and kill you. So always prevent yourself.
You say, but like for example, now I'm the breadwinner, and I happen to go out. Then when I come back home, I make hot water and take bath before I go to bed. What will happen?
Maybe you want to visit your friend. You test your friend table, and your friend had the virus. The virus leak on your hand. Are you going to keep your hand like that till you come home and make hot water first to take bath? You may forget you touch your face. So it's always good to wash your hands, because you are a human being. You will not take bath with water that boiling to burn your skin. So it's always advisable to wash your hands quick. Let them know that the virus is not flying in the air. You have to get it from somebody. They're not flying. That's why we say don't touch nobody. So far, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of today's edition of this meeting. And to all of you, I say thank you very much for listening. And we know that God will not allow our country to suffer, for us to die like how we die Ebola time. God bless you and God save the state.
Schoolzone Liberia, promoting talents through academy.